Hello everybody, welcome back. This is JimmyUltima as always, and this is JimmyUltima Plays Minecraft. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I certainly am. I've been doing a lot of work around the cave, and I am actually pretty impressed with how well I know my base. Like knowing when I need to turn and everything, because we're doing pretty good, except I'm not on the path anymore. There we go. Yes, we are doing good. So we got a new project we're going to be working on today. We're going to start. It's going to be a while before we actually complete it because there's a lot of designing to it. But the easy part is today, the clearing out space. Partially clearing out space for it. But yes, let's click the wrong buttons first. But yes, we're in the mines. We're in the mines area. We don't do much down here. There's only two things down here. Only two. We got our library, which I will actually update us on. I chose to put in some stone slabs in some spots so it break up the color. We got the stairs being stone slabs instead. I started this contraption, but I couldn't find my stone slabs that I thought I had down here. So it's my temporary storage for part of it. Because I got a big plan, a cool plan that I'm going to do with this wall. And it's going to involve a lot of chests. And it's going to be something kind of like this. Except instead of these wooden planks, it's going to be just probably wooden planks. Now that I think of it. But yeah, so the way it works is we'll have our slabs here. We'll have our acacia wood. Do I have any acacia wood? I do. Might as well put that back in. So I got my own custom flip-flop thing here. So the way it works is you open up the trap chest, which will be right here, and I'll actually have a button, or I'll actually have a pressure plate here, standing on this thing, maybe like a weighted one or something. And so what that does is it powers this sticky piston that's underneath this emerald block. I mean, we have emerald blocks, we might as well use them. And then it powers this, which pushes that, and then that, when it's in this redstone block is there, it actually shuts it, and then when I stand on it again, it'll actually pull it back, and then they'll be open. I tried doing some other flip-flop things, but they weren't working as well, and I know this one will work well. I didn't, mainly because it's the one I love to use. And I might as well use pistons, since you can already hear all of these ones going. So, yes, we're going with that. But yes, we're on episode 56, so here is what our plan is for today. New idea for a large storage area. We got our storage area that are kind of all around the base, and you gotta know where each item is. I'm thinking of taking those out. I want to have one single unit of storage area, and in order to do that, I need to put it in one spot. And so here, I thought down in the mines where there's not a lot of stuff already. I mean, let's look at our Y level. We're at 16. We're pretty low to the ground. 16, 17. We're low to the ground. Nothing should get in our way. If anything gets in our way, we can easily clean it up. So yes, I decided to do that. And then I also decided that it's going to be one long thing. I got an idea of how I want to do it, but it's going to be a mess of a build. So, I forgot to mute my television because I don't need to hear sounds twice. But the idea is we're going to mine out our area. So first I gotta just get it to this spot here. It's perfect. And then we're just going to go with a, it's going to be a one long storage unit. I can't say that enough because I really like the idea I had, but it's just not practical because I can't remember where I keep things half the time. So if I got this one big storage unit, that will save a lot of time for me trying to figure out where everything is, and I'll have it labeled. Whoops. I'll have everything labeled and it'll look a lot nicer. But yes, so the plan is here we're going to have a door right here. I don't think we're ever going to build up this path. This path is no longer existent. We're going to have like a door, a similar door like this, but it's going to be a special one. It's not going to be made of stone bricks or anything like this. It's going to be made of different materials. It's going to function the same way, but it'll look a lot nicer. And then we just go that way. And this does not interfere with our library. It runs along the back of it. We might need to go out. Let's go out like 7. We got to go out a little bit more. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Okay, let's get it to about here instead. So, yes, it's going to be one long storage unit. It's going to be, we'll have a system that I can put everything in a chest, and it will automatically deposit it for us in the correct chest. You know, so if if the first chest, if I were to put in cobblestone and it's all the way at the end, we're going to have water streams running all the way down, and it will put it in the right chest for us. So that's what the idea is. I don't have a fully functional idea of design. I have a functional idea of how it's going to work. So we got that started for us. But yes, so let's actually go back to the episode plan because I didn't really read it all. So show the store location. So it's going to be right here, obviously. As I said, let's light that back up. So it's going to be kind of down this way. We got a door right where this iron is, maybe. And then we got the storage units. It's going to be 2-layered. So we'll use andesite and cobble to represent it. So let's say this is a light source that we'll have. If you watch Mumble Jumbo, it's going to be similar to his. So we'll have a light source of some sort right here. And then, you know, you got 2 chests that represent that, and then back a layer. And, oh, my goodness. So if you look, it's going to look something kind of like this. Where we got the item frame here saying, hey, this is andesite, and then 2 double chests for andesite. And then, hey, this is polished andesite, and then 2 double chests for polished andesite. And it's going to go in, it'll be in groups of 4. Then we'll have a nice little layout. I'm not sure what building materials we're going to make it out of. And I'm not worried about the building materials. That's something that you can do at the end. But right now, I'm just worried about the functionality of it, which means we're going to be using a lot of water streams. We're going to be using a lot of ice to make keep the items moving at a good, fast pace. But we're also going to be doing a lot it's great English, yeah, I know. A lot of iron. So one of the things I've been doing is I started constructing a 3rd tier to our iron farm. And what that 3rd tier is for is when I go and I'm sitting in the nether, you know, things like that. I get better rates when I'm in the nether for my iron farm than anything. It sounds weird, I know, but I get better rates when I'm in the nether for my iron farm. The world spawn chunks are nowhere near the nether farm. Or the iron farm. The spawn chunks are far away from it. But I get better rates with it. And so I've been working on getting them ready. I got a couple guys here ready to rock and roll to that 3rd tier, but I just got to build a system up to it and the holding chamber. I haven't gotten that far to it. I was starting to get worried because I had... Oh, no, I need to go in here. I was starting to get a little worried, just because I had this issue where all of my villagers in the second chamber had despawned. I don't know if it was because I had updated to a different version of the game. Whoops. I'm not oh, come on. Thank you. I'm not sure if it was because of that or what. So, I hear you. Where are you? He must be above us. Aha. Find him. Where is he? There you are. How's it going, buddy? There's a second one? Okay, no, it's just a one. Okay, but yeah. So the issue was my farm at some point got a little broken. I wasn't getting the best rates again, and I didn't know why. Well, that's because the whole... Oh, are you kidding me? Another one. He'll find me in a little bit. Oh! Ow. Jerk. But yeah, so I was having that issue and everything else, so not a big deal. I got the villagers repopulating that area now, and then I started getting worried again because I went down to check on my villagers and I only had the 2 in there. So I'm like, so I gave probably 4 stacks of food. I got 4 villagers in there now instead of just the 2 that produced them. So, you know, I was expected to have like a lot of villagers rocking and rolling in there, and I'm like, well, why is it that there's only 2? I couldn't figure it out. Well, because of my new system that I got, they push and shove each other into the water stream on their own. I don't have to push them in there anymore. And I didn't realize that it would work so well. And so I tried to catch one because I knew what one of them was. He was a weapons or toolsmith, not a weaponsmith. He's a toolsmith, and he had a somewhat decent deal for a good iron shovel. So I was thinking of trading with him, and I'm like, okay, well, I know he was in the minecart track because he got stuck there. Didn't even cross my mind that he was stuck in the minecart track, which usually means there's a couple. He got sent to the minecart at the same time as a different villager. And so when I went to the area to where he should have been, he was not there. I'm like, well, I found the armor and the Fletcher that had been there for a long time, and they were still rocking and rolling in that area. And I'm like, well, where the heck is this armor? This whatever I just said, toolsmith. And then I thought, I'm like, oh my gosh, did they just bully him into the water stream? So I went and I followed the water stream. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? They shouldn't have been able to. They walk up to the water, but they don't go in the water. That's the way they've been working. And all of a sudden, I found them, and I'm like, oh my god, there's already like, I just need one more villager up here now, because they've been bullying each other enough to get enough into this middle layer pod area. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of convenient. They push each other into the water stream themselves now. I like that, but I don't because I didn't realize it would work that well. So then now I don't want it to get too overpopulated because I need some of them for that 3rd layer when I get to that 3rd layer. So yeah, that's how the villager farming has been going. It's been interesting. You may be wondering if you actually read the book that I for the plan. It said I was going to do a 3x3. I forgot that I needed to have an extra layer above because I'm actually going to have half slabs down here. So I'm going to do a 4x3. No big deal. So yes, let's see. What are we at? Which one's changing? This is Z. So 648 was what we're at. Oh, I heard zombies. 648. And we're going to say this is the starting point. Move that one there. So 699. So we need to get to 599 and then our tunnel should be good for now. I don't know how long it really needs to be, but we'll figure that out when it gets to that point. So let's just keep mining this way. So yes, I've been doing some other work off camera. I finally started doing something that I've wanted to do for quite some time in the game, and that was continue the path from the base to the snow fortress. I finally started that. It took so long before I actually got going on it. Oh my goodness, where am I? Well, this is a new area. But I finally started that. It's looking very good. I enjoy the look of it so far. I think it looks great. And that's one of the reasons why I thought, hey, now's a good time to start this project because I need a lot of stone. And look at what we're getting. Cobblestone. Yeah. So I need a lot of stone. I need a lot of stone for a lot of different projects. And I thought, well, you know, this is a good time to start this project because I need the stone for the villagers to get to tier 3 iron farm. And I need stone for the, you know, the path. So I thought now is a good time to get this stone, you know, get it, especially considering I'm really low on it because of that dang guardian farm. And you may be wondering, well, what guardian farm? You haven't done any guardian farm on camera. That's right, I have not done it on camera because it's been such a pain. I've been debating whether to record any of it, and I'm like, no, this is not even fun. All I do is get hassled by these dumb guardians while I'm trying to remove the water, and it's just not entertaining. I mean, maybe it would be for you guys just to watch me get annoyed at every little detail of what's going on, but it's not the most fun. But when we get real work going on it and not just like trying to clear out spots, you know, like right now it's just trying to get rid of the water. When I get rid of the water, I think I'll start recording more on that, but for now it's just a project on hold. You know, every now and then I go visit it and get rid of more water, but for now it's a slow thing, and you have to have patience for that kind of thing just because of how large of an area you got to clear out to get rid of the monument, to then rebuild, and it's just a hassle sometimes. So yeah, it's not that I've given up on the project, I just taken a break from it, and it's something I just don't want to show on camera because it is a pain, as I was just saying. It's kind of like this kind of thing, except instead I'm not being attacked by anything. Well, I was, but not as much. I mean, I was getting constantly attacked. I was going in without armor because I was getting tired of having to repair it because the guardians constantly are attacking you. And if you try to attack a guardian, you get hit by thorns. What is this? Efficiency 5. Why does it not seem like it's efficiency 5? Okay, but yeah, so it's still a project that I'm looking forward to working on. But for now, it's just more of a hassle than anything. And you need so much sand because I'm going to make it completely out of glass. I did not realize how much sand was really needed. I mean, that is an insane amount of sand. I did not realize it was that big of a project. Holy crap. I mean, like, just getting rid of the water with the sand, you know, you do that, make a 5x5 area, or a 7x7 square out of sand, and then you use the sponges. But that takes a long time still. And then you convert the sand to glass, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's still a lot of stuff. But, alright, there we are. We got the workings of this started. I think it's looking pretty good. I just love this tunnel now. If I don't do anything with this tunnel, I wouldn't be mad just because of how cool it looks. I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, you got the different blocks you can kind of see, but it's just one long tunnel for no apparent reason. But yeah, there we go. We got the starting of our thing going. This is not 4 high. Haha. But yeah, that wasn't going to be a long, hard episode. Nothing entertaining. Wasn't expecting it to be. I honestly don't know how long I can see how long I've been recording, but I don't know how long of it is actually usable footage. I mean, a lot of it is. We can go check out this area. I want to check this out. Oh. Turn that off. Knew I was forgetting something. Oh, you can tell I made a path here. Oh. Zambi there. Okay. Okay. Nothing interesting. I do have... Oh. Inventory's full. That's how I like it. Oh, listen to that sound of obsidian being made. There was probably something there. And something there. Probably some lapis. Or iron or something. Okay. Nothing interesting, really. Some iron up there. I mean, there's a zombie over here. I mean, let's go pay him a visit. Set him on fire first. He didn't really stay lit. Not seeing much. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Okay. Okay. Let's light this up. Look at this. See, our mining's turned into an adventure now. Where we're just kind of walking around looking. Oh, look, we found some lapis. And, of course, I got my silk touch. Oh, but I can't pick any of it up. What? Don't need bones. What else don't I need? Guess I don't really need the arrow. Aha! Andesite. Aha! Another andesite. Okay, we're good. I have plenty of arrows. I have an infinity bow for crying out loud, so I never use any of the arrows. So yeah, I think I can toss out some arrows in favor of... Oh, there's gold up there. In favor of just one What was that? One piece of stone? Yeah, one piece of stone. It's one less thing I got to smelt. Where do I go? It's right here. Here we go. But yes, that's about it for this episode. I'm going to go deposit all of our stuff here, and I'll meet you guys back at the secret lair. Alright, we are back down in the secret lair, and as always, we are here to light up. Nothing. But we are here to write in our journal of what we did today. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. So here we are. Boom, 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 boom. Started work on our new super storage area. Just cleared out part of the area needed. I don't know if it's the... I don't know how much more area we need, because I got to think of how many items there are, and then in my creative world, I kind of building a mock-up of it, but one chest represents 8 items, so I'm like trying to figure out the order of where I want them and what items go where, and have it so it's organized in some fashion, and it's not going all the greatest, but yeah, that's pretty much what we did today. We got it started, we got it cleared out, and we'll probably visit that again in the future. I don't know when. I'll probably have more cleared out by then, when I know how much I need to have. Especially with the new blocks, you want to be able to have it so that it can be easily expanded. So, I don't even know how I'm going to do that. That's going to be interesting to try and figure out now that I'm thinking of it. But yes, so there we go. Episode 56 is done. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And I will see you guys next time. Woo! Bye! Woo-hoo!